We're live from the Sheraton Kampala Hotel, and of course I was actually telling you that there is a Stanbic and Kacita partnership launch that is actually going to take place here. That is why we decided to shift some of those studios that you've actually been used to and decided to bring them here as well. And this particular launch is actually going to be more beneficial to each one of you. I'm Joram Paul Sonko. Just a quick reminder, how about if you get me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and Joram Paul Sonko, and as well as getting me on my other, as well as adding us up on Facebook and Twitter at Smart24 TV. Now, clearly, because of the situation that is going to happen, the Stanbic Kacita launch, I'm going in for an interview, an exclusive one. I want to get it from the CEO Kacita, Mr. Moiseje Abe. Is actually going to give us a preamble of what is going to happen here and what do we expect actually, what do we expect to be happening at the end of the day, and what benefits is Kacita going to have from this, of what benefits does STANBICBANK get out of this as well, and what do we expect at the end of the day, because clearly this is a partnership, and a partnership does happen normally because it is actually going to be a 50-50 to benefit two parties as well, and if these two parties actually being helped as well, it is actually more beneficial as well. Now here with me I do have the CEO Kacita, Mr. Moiseje Abe. You're most welcome, sir.
Thank you.
How is the going today?
Well, the turnout is good according to our expectations, and maybe for just a small preamble, this Kacita Uganda and Stanbic partnership, it's one of the facilitations that we are making in the business community. You know, times are hard, and so when times are hard, you also have to be innovative. How to benefit your members. And so one of the things that we are looking at here is facilitating them financially, but also stimulating the compliancy. That's why you'll find that we're having several partners here, including URA, including UNBS, including logistic companies, insurance in this partnership, because we want to enable our traders and our communities to sustain their businesses. And I mean, if someone is exporting, he needs financial boost. That's why the bank is here. I mean, there are times when our traders have come and he can't ever find money or finances to clear taxes. So this is why we are saying, okay, if you have your containers that are coming and you're incapacitated financially, then the bank clears the taxes, you go and trade, and then you pay later. Okay, so it is one way that we are trying to boost and then facilitate our traders.
So should we expect, because if you look at the situation here, what should because I understand it's a partnership.
Yes.
And once it's a partnership, we're looking at a two-way thing.
Yes.
Both Stanbic and both Kacita are going to be earning out of it. First, take us through that. What do we expect at the end of this launch?
Of course, at the end of the launch, we are going to sign an MOU where, now, as Kacita, the benefits that we're expecting, we are going to be enabling our traders to get financial support of up to around 200 million unsecured. Because we clearly know when it comes to collateral, people have already, presented all the collaterals wherever. So right now, they do not have. So if someone accesses a fund of 200 million to run his business, as he pays back slowly and even at a reduced a special interest rate, we believe it will really do great to us. But of course, as Stanbic, they will definitely benefit, because the more clients we onboard, the bank will be working. But also, we are having an exclusive partnership where the bank is ready to offer something different from what the market is offering. Oh yes. Yes.
So that is one of the few things that we expect from the memorandum of understanding, is that it's going to be a two-way thing. The bank is having clients, Kacita is actually having a platform where the traders can actually run to at the end of the day.
Yes.
Okay.
But also on top of that, we expect in this partnership, we expect to have more of financial and literacy trainings and sensitizations. At such a time of the pandemic, there is a lot of trainings that should be carried out financially. Okay, you will believe me that the saving culture has gone up because people have experienced. Okay, then now if it has gone up, then what happens to the business? I mean, the way you run business has got to change. We as Kacita, we are not experts in that. That's why we partner with experts in offering all that. When you look at these other partners that I've told you, they are subsidized services that we have lobbied for our members as part of the partnership. So there is a lot that we expect to benefit from this. Oh yes.
So that means, let me actually try to break this out. So that means any trader out there who even wants to apply for loan can easily come to Stanbic now.
Absolutely, and that's why being special, that's why they are considering the Kacita recommendation letter as one of the requirements for someone to benefit from this. Because ideally, they have to follow up. Kacita and Stanbic, they have to follow up on these members. Okay, and even other programs. We have the business incubation programs where these trainings are following up. So why we are creating that database is not only to give the funds to them, but to monitor the progress, the growth of businesses. Yes.
Just before I actually let you go, so should we say you're also going to open up a bank account for the traders, or something else is going to happen in relation to that?
Now, there are two ways. We have members who are already clients to the bank, to the Stanbic Bank. So for the existing clients, actually that one is very okay for them. They don't need to open up an account. It's just a matter of seeing your cash flows, how they are moving. They advise you what do you qualify for. Then for those who are new clients, definitely as part of the bank's benefit, we will recommend them to open up accounts with the bank, okay, in order for them to benefit. So there is a pool that we are making, but not necessarily Kacita opening up a unified account to benefit traders. Okay, we have already streamlined. You have your business, your account. You have your business. You continue running it, but with support from the bank, Kacita, and other members.
Thank you very much. I think I'll get back to you later on as well. Thank you for your time, though. Are we live? Sure we are. We're live from the Sheraton Kampala Hotel. Smart Main's business. We are driving your businesses right from the Kampala Sheraton Hotel. A new venue. One wonder, why are the studios now trying to look at a few of the backgrounds? We have StanBicBank on board. We do have a partnership that is actually happening. Now, according to the CEO, if I'm to break this down for you, this partnership is a two-way thing. One, StanBicBank is going to benefit. Why? Remember, it's a bank, it's a financing institution. And once a financing institution is actually on board in such partnerships, then more clients are bound to actually get on board as well. So it's actually going to have more clients who have not been having accounts with Stanbic. Now, what I also do understand is there is no uniform account that is going to be opened up for the traders. That is the Kampala City Traders Association. No uniform account is going to be opened up, but however, StanBicBank is going to be giving them opportunities to actually access and get or open up accounts for those who have not opened up accounts. And it's actually more safer for the traders who have already opened up or already have accounts with StanBicBank, or who are already facilitating accounts with StanBicBank. Now here's the deal. Now when you have an account with StanBicBank, you are a trader. How are you going to utilize your money? That is what StanBicBank is actually going to help you with. Is one, when you want to apply for a loan, in case maybe you have your containers or at the borders, maybe in Mombasa, let's say Dar es Salaam, and you feel like you want to leave them and you want to apply for a loan, StanBicBank is definitely here for you, and it would definitely say you're a trader. This is what the partnership is all about. So StanBicBank, look at Kacita. It is actually one of to help the traders more so, because the traders have actually had issues of the opportunity to see which bank are we going to run to at the end of the day. So clearly, when you have a financial assistant, I've always said, you see, when it comes to financial assistance, all of us are partly involved, because every one of us wants to understand when it comes to the money markets and when it comes to the financial status as well. And believe me, you will be very, very humbled whenever someone brings on board a financial assistance. I see people saying, you see, when you receive a mobile money notification on your phone, the excitement hits harder, more so when you're actually heading into the weekend, something which is more surprising than nevertheless. So you can actually see of what importance it is to the traders, that is the traders who are under the Kampala City Traders Association or under Kacita. So this is the impact. Now the launch is actually to help them out to see that they can actually facilitate their businesses. Remember, in times of COVID that we are actually in, most of the businesses did collapse. Some people are still trying so much to rejuvenate their businesses to see how they're actually going to put their businesses back on top. And the best way they're actually going to do this is when they have financial assistance from different banks. And of course, we shall get right back to you as the event is about to just kickstart off. We're live from the Kampala Sheraton Hotel as Stanbic Bank and Kacita officially launched their partnership, which will also include a memorandum of understanding. I'm Joran Paul Sonko back to...
That was Sonko for you there, live at Serena Hotel, where Stanbic Bank is into partnership with Kacita. Yes, partnerships have been really something which is now becoming a trend in this nation. Recently, we saw the Uganda Airlines with the Federation of Motorsports. They came up with an MOU. And these MOUs, mainly, they're more of liberation, let me give an example. Like during the times we used to fight for independence, where we saw different political parties coming together for political independence. Now, for this incidence is economic independence, because the pandemic has really done bad to these to our economies. And most of these partnerships now, like for example, Stanbic Bank is going to benefit, whereby it's going to get more clients, and also Kacita. The bank charges are going to be friendly, which are being charged on every account. So partnerships ought to be a two-way, not only one side benefiting and the other not benefiting. For example, like the one of Uganda Airlines and Federation of Motorsports, during the interview with the sales manager, the sales executive, she told us that most of these people use the Uganda Airlines when they're traveling, the people in the Federation of the Motorsports, the races and everything. Now, for example, we see Stanbic Bank and Kacita. So this is something really, we expect more partnerships coming together in line to get back, to revive back our economy, because it's really at a place of, it's in an abyss, let me use that word, and the abyss, and to revive it back, it really takes extra steps. And partnerships are different, and there are different terms that come up with partnerships, because in most cases, it may not only be, some of them may not be long run, but they could be, there are short run benefits and long run benefits. Because when we saw the partnership between the UG Airlines and the Federation of the Motorsports, somehow we see another partnership is coming up, and we expect more partnerships in this country, different businesses coming together. They couldn't not be businesses, but they could be different sectors coming together for a good cause to promote economic, because it's all about there is something I have that you don't have, but if we get together, we can share our abilities and we can move forward. I mean, that's quite a positive trend and a positive impact. But remember, before you engage into a partner, you need to understand don't just go into a partnership for the sake, in case you are an entity and another entity. You have to agree on the terms, because we've seen people getting into these partnerships, and at the end of the day, because certain laws, certain objectives were not made clear, in the long run, it ends up affecting. But yet, the intention of that partnership was for the good of both parties. Yes, at this hour, let's wind up, and we're going to have the entertainment news coming up next. So let's get into a short break, then we shall come back with some entertainment news.